What's up, guys? Welcome back to Starting Out Solitary. It's week 240 and we are discussing punishing others with magic. And in the prompt it says like your kids or whatever people you meet. So to me this sounds like cursing. I am not against cursing. Having said that, I feel like it's an absolute last resort. I don't feel like it's typically going to be my place to punish others. I would never use magic in a negative way against my children, ever. I might do like a binding or a banishing to protect them. I remembered when my kids were little and they would fight, that there would be times where I would sit and I would create a small ball of energy and just keep feeding it and growing it, continue to develop this ball of energy and then start to feed like love, happiness, joy, tickles, whatever, just feeding good, happy things into the ball and then throw that at my children when they were being aggressive and nasty toward one another. That's like the closest I think I've ever come to anything like that. I don't feel like I want to punish people with magic. If I were to ever curse someone, it would just be because I have exhausted everything and I just need you to leave me alone. It's self-preservation, it's protection. It's not to teach you a lesson or to, do something bad to you. Having said that, there is a witch on YouTube who did a curse on her channel that was extremely powerful. And it was purely to get revenge on someone. But that someone had done something very, very bad to someone she loved. And they weren't ever held accountable for it. So I can understand why she did that. And in the same position, I might do the same thing. I say I don't think that I would ever do that, use magic on someone just to punish them. But you never know what life experiences are going to throw at you. And I find it's really easy to judge from a place of ignorance, from a place of inexperience and not knowing, not understanding what it means to be in a certain situation. So I would never, ever, ever curse a child. I would never throw, dark, nasty, hurtful, baneful, vengeful magic at a child. But I might at an adult, depending on the circumstances. I can't say. I hope I never have to do that. I hope I never feel compelled to do that. I'd rather not. But I do believe in balance. And if somebody does something really, really bad, I either need to do something really, really good or make sure that something really bad happens to them, at least try to, or maybe both. I don't know. I think this topic is a very complicated topic. And I think it's important to really think about what we do and what repercussions that might have. And if we're willing to pay the price, then so be it. But please don't use vengeful magic on children. That's horrible. The thought of that is, even if it's like, your kid disobeys you and... All right, I suppose I could think of some very mild things. Like maybe I would want, like if my kid ran off without my permission on their bike, I might want to try to make their chain pop or something. Something really mild. I don't know. I get there are going to be varying degrees of this. And I guess there are some very mild spectrum things that I could be down with if I really thought about it, but my mind always kind of goes to the extreme with this type of topic. So I was thinking very bad things, but I suppose there are some milder things that might be all right, I guess, depending on the situation. This is a moral, ethical issue for each of us to answer for ourselves, I think. And for me, I'm going to try to avoid it at all costs, personally. I don't know, what do you guys think? Would you ever use magic against your child or a child to teach them a lesson? It just seems, to me, magic can be very unpredictable. It just seems kind of dangerous. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. And until next time, much love and gratitude.